Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to the Friend Zone. So, today we're going to talk about Google Stadia. They just released a video. I think it's called Google Connect or Stadia Connect, actually. It's called Stadia Connect. And they're going to be releasing these videos every now and then to give us some updates about what's going on in the whole Google Stadia world. If you don't know, Google Stadia is a game streaming platform that Google is launching. It's going to be rivaling PlayStation, Xbox, and all of these other major gaming consoles that's out here. The big difference is there's not a whole lot of hardware that comes with Google Stadia, and it's going to be all streaming. It's going to be streaming all these games from the Google servers, whereas with all these other platforms, you have physical games that you buy. You have this big clunky system that you have to buy for like $400, $500 sometimes, depending on how new the system is. I think right now, PlayStation 4 and Xboxes are going for somewhere around $200, maybe $250. One of the coolest selling points, though, of the Google Stadia platform is that it's actually launching with its Pro version for only $130. It's only $130 to get started with this thing and become one of the founders of Google Stadia. That's going to come with a Chromecast. It's going to come with their cool joystick. Now, I really like their joystick that they have. I'm really excited about that. I think it's the coolest looking joystick that there is, or a controller, if you want to call it a controller. Among all the different platforms, I think this one's the coolest looking. I want that green one. I think they're calling it Wasabi. It's the Wasabi colored. But yeah, like I said, it launches in November, so it's going to be ahead of this next wave of next-gen gaming that's coming. I think PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox, whatever it's going to be called, they're going to be launching next year. But Stadia is going to be ahead of all that, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see, how much traction they get before the new generation of gaming consoles hit the market. I think the coolest thing about Google Stadia is that you can play it anywhere, pretty much anywhere that you have Google Chrome. So you can play it on your laptop, you can play it on your desktop computer, you can play it on your tablet. It will be available on certain phones. I think it's just the Google Pixels that it's going to be available on at launch, but they are going to be expanding to where it's going to be available on more Android platforms. Now, I've already heard a whole lot of complaints from certain people about the system in general just because it's only launching on Google Pixels as far as cell phone compatibility. But I mean, you got to give them time. They're just now launching, and of course they want to have it as an exclusive on their products. This is a Google product, the Google Pixel phones. So of course they're going to want to have it on there first. So it only makes sense that when they launch, they're only going to be available on Google Pixel as far as the phone compatibility. But that's okay. I don't have a Google Pixel. I don't plan on buying a Google Pixel, and I'm not really set back by that in any way because I can still play it on my TV. I can still play it on my laptop, my tablet, a whole lot of other places you can play this thing. And that's what's really special about this. You don't have to invest in this huge console that's going to be $300, $400, $500. So they are going to have a streaming service, an actual a game streaming service. I think it's going to be like the Netflix of games, basically, where you can just pay a certain amount per month and you can stream as many games as you want. But they're not just focusing on that. They're not just focusing on the streaming service. They're also going to be releasing full games that you can just buy right out. So there's going to be, your traditional method of just buying games, for $50, $60 or whatever. And then you'll also have the option of paying for a streaming service where you can just stream whatever games you want to. But I think it's really important to note that you can also just buy these games right out. It's not just going to be a streaming service that you pay for every month. You can just buy these games just like you do on PlayStation, Xbox, or any other platform. So they've already confirmed a few games that are going to be pretty awesome. There's going to be a Ghost Recon game. There's going to be Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be on there. Destiny 2. I think Destiny 2 is the only game that they're going to be launching with that'll be streaming right away. But they are going to expand on that as we go. I think by November we'll have a whole lot more games available. As of right now, there's 31 games altogether, but Destiny 2 is going to be the main one that it launches with. It's going to be a whole new story of Destiny 2, actually. I forgot what it's called. You guys can look that up. They're also going to have Final Fantasy 15. They're going to have Grid. They're going to have Assassin's Creed and a bunch of the Tomb Raider games too. So there's going to be plenty of games at launch. So I mean, I'm really excited about this. I mean, you can play it anywhere. All you have to really invest in is the controller, which costs like $60, or you can buy the Founders Package, which is $130, which is like what, 1/3 of the cost of a new gaming console when they first come out. This thing is launching for only $130, and you get to pick your own cool, unique founder name. So for the entire life of this console, you're gonna have your own unique founder's name, which is pretty awesome. I can't wait to select my name. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm still trying to think of something cool. I'm sure between now and November, I'll come up with the perfect name for it. And of course, at some point, Google is going to start offering its own, exclusive games too. They're going to start developing their own games for their own platform. Just like, Halo was an exclusive with Xbox. That was their flagship game. What else? Zelda for Nintendo. Zelda is their flagship thing that they have. So I'm really excited to see what kind of games Google is going to develop for this thing. I think it's going to be pretty awesome all around. I really love the idea that you can just buy the controller and it links in with Google no matter where you are, just using a Chrome browser off of, like I said, your TV, your laptop, anywhere you want. I mean, normally you can only play your video games on your TV off of your console. This thing opens up a whole new world where you can pretty much log in from any device that offers Google Chrome, except for your cell phones, unless you have a Google Pixel 3. We talked about that already. But like I said, they are going to be expanding on that later. Just stay tuned and I'm sure everything's going to be fine. There's going to be support on all different platforms, especially after they launch this whole 5G network, which a lot of people are a little worried about the 5G network, but I don't know. At least you'll be able to stream your damn games on it. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos here and there on YouTube of people that have all kinds of bad things to say about Stadia, but after watching these videos, I'm like, really, they're not really complaining about much. I think a lot of these people are just such hardcore PlayStation and Xbox fans already that they're just not willing to accept this new wave yet. But that's okay. They'll be on board eventually, trust me. I mean, for me, I just want to know, can I play Angry Birds with my new Google Stadia controller? I mean, am I going to have options to download all kinds of games from the normal Google Play Store that they have? I mean, they have some pretty neat games in there too. Is that also going to be available on Google Stadia? That'd be pretty cool if I could play some Angry Birds on my big screen with my controller. Yes. So yeah, be on the lookout for Google Stadia. Definitely go to the website and see what you can find out about the pre-order. They are going to start pre-ordering pretty soon. I'm going to try to be on the wave right away and just go ahead and order mine, especially since it's only $130. I mean, come on. It supports 4K. It supports all kinds of next level, next generation gaming. This thing is going to change the game. I'm really, really sure that this is going to be a game changer for everybody. And I can't wait, guys. Y'all tell me what you think, though. Peace.